We're about to dive into the 50 most common career mistakes that software developers make. I've been in the software development field for over a decade, so I know a thing or two about career mistakes because I have made many of these. So let's make sure that your career path is clear of these critical pitfalls, and stay tuned to find out if you're guilty of mistake number 23, because it is an absolute game changer. So let's dive right into the video. So starting with number 1, staying stagnant. First and foremost, not staying updated with the latest technologies and programming languages can really hold you back. It's crucial to invest time in mastering the fundamental concepts that form the backbone of software development. Make sure you are consistently growing every single day. And number 2, writing messy code. Writing code without proper indentation or comments and not following coding standards can lead to a lot of confusion and wasted time. This will impact interviews and lead to more bugs within your application. Clean, well-documented code is not just for others, it's for your future self as well. Number 3 is ignoring soft skills. Software development is not just about writing code. It's about communicating effectively with your team members, stakeholders, bosses, and developing strong problem-solving and critical thinking skills. You will have to communicate literally every single day, so practice it. I believe it is the foundation of being a great software engineer. Number 4, skipping tests. Not writing tests or ignoring the importance of integration and system testing can lead to buggy software, unhappy users, and a lot of stress for you. Look into unit testing and following the best testing practices like TDD, which is also known as test-driven development, because more and more companies are adding unit tests to their interviews as user satisfaction is currently at an all-time high. Number 5 is overlooking user experience. The end-to-end user experience should always be the forefront of your mind when developing software. A user-friendly interface can make or break a product. Always remember, if you have no users, you have no product. Number 6, being resistant to change. The tech world is always evolving, and being reluctant to adopt new technologies or methodologies can leave you behind. Don't stick to outdated practices when better options are available. If you don't, this could lead you into a hole that you can't get out of. Number 7 is ignoring version control. Not using version control systems like Git can lead to chaos, especially when working in a team. Proper management of branches and comments is a non-negotiable. Whether you are a solo developer or work on a team, you'll want to use version control. Want an extra bonus point with version control? Make sure you use Git. Number 8 is procrastinating. Time management is key in software development. Procrastinating and missing deadlines can harm not only your reputation, but also your career. If you think something will take longer than originally estimated, speak up and let someone know. If you're a procrastinator, comment below what your biggest time-consuming activity is, because there's a lot of us that waste a lot of time and lose a lot of productivity. Number 9 is neglecting security. Security should always be a top priority. Overlooking vulnerabilities in your code and not following secure coding practices can have serious consequences. Want a quick pro tip? Look out for SQL injection. I will attach a video here on how to find SQL injection and prevent it against your application. Number 10 is hesitating to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you're stuck. The software development community is full of resources and people willing to lend a hand. Use Google, Gen AI, or even use your peers, but don't be scared to ask questions. Starting with number 11, never neglect the quality of your code. Writing clean, efficient, and well-documented code is essential. It not only makes your life easier in the long run, but it also helps your colleagues who might work in the same code base increase their velocity. Now, number 12 is find yourself a mentee. So the opposite of finding a mentor is you being the mentor. I truly believe that the best way to learn is to teach. This is the main reason I am here on YouTube. I love being a mentor and helping others learn in the software development world. If you cannot find a mentee, ask your company if you can help with future interns. I can almost guarantee you will really enjoy it. Number 13 is improving yourself based on imposter syndrome. Even today, I still get imposter syndrome at times. It's part of the software development world because there is so much you need to learn and know at all times. You may feel very confident in just your coding ability until you need to write a single script and you get completely stuck. And that is okay. Everyone gets through it. Keep grinding and the imposter syndrome will continue to evolve with you. Number 14 is ignoring the importance of code reviews. Don't underestimate the importance of code reviews. Participating in code reviews, helping catch bugs, ensuring code standards and maintainability fosters knowledge sharing within the team. I have learned learned an absolute ton due to code reviews. If you have someone on your team that is more senior than you, look at their code and learn how they think. Number 15, failing to communicate effectively. Work on your communication skills. Effective communication is key in software development, where you need to collaborate with team members, stakeholders, sometimes the client that you're working with. Clear and concise communication can make a world of difference. I always say communication is the absolute most important skill you can have in life, not just software development. Number 16 is don't shy away from challenges. Embrace challenging tasks, which can lead to significant personal and professional growth. It pushes you, literally pushes you out of your comfort zone, and it helps you develop new skills. So if you get the ticket to create an AWS deployment pipeline and you've never done it before, don't get scared, embrace the challenge. Number 17 is not learning continuously. Prioritize continuous learning. The tech field is constantly evolving, and staying current is crucial. Dedicate time to learning new languages, tools, and best practices. This will help you evolve within your craft. Number 18 is ignoring feedback. Always be open to feedback. Constructive criticism is invaluable for growth. Learn to take feedback positively and use it to improve your skills and work. I like to use the burger method. It goes by giving a positive and then improvement and then another positive. It makes you think of a burger that you're sandwiching the improvement between the two positives, which, are the bread. So bread, burger, bread. 19 is not taking breaks. Remember to take breaks. Software development can be extremely intense, and regular breaks help prevent burnout, keeping your mind fresh and boosting productivity. Number 20 is having a negative attitude. So try and maintain a positive attitude. A positive mindset can significantly impact your work, your relationship, your colleagues, and overall job satisfaction. Stay optimistic, even in challenging situations. Number 21 is not setting career goals. It's crucial to set career goals. Knowing where you want to go in your career will help you make better decisions and help you stay motivated. Don't just drift along, be proactive about your career trajectory. Number 22 is underestimating documentation. Never underestimate the power of good documentation, whether it is commenting on unclear business logic, putting extra thought into variable and function naming, or creating user manuals. Documentation is key to maintaining and understanding software in the long run that can be maintainable for years to come. Number 23 is about networking. Building a strong professional network can open up opportunities for mentorship, learning, and your career. Don't isolate yourself. Get out there and connect with others in your field. My new journey has been on LinkedIn, so feel free to start your journey on there and follow me at Coding with Roby on LinkedIn. Number 24 is not embracing failure. So don't be afraid of failure, because failure is an integral part of learning and growth. Embrace it, learn from it, and use it as stepping stones to success. But a key note here is do not use your users to help you find failures in your code or application. Make sure you still test regularly. Now, at the halfway mark, coming in at 25 is work-life balance. Burning out can stifle your creativity and productivity. Make sure you take breaks, spend time with loved ones, and engage in activities outside of work. Remember, tech can be a huge part of your life. Just don't make it all of your life. And number 26 is avoid sticking to just one technology or one programming language. The tech world is vast and consistently evolving. Diversify your skill set and stay relevant and open up more career opportunities. Try and aim to be a generalist instead of a specialist. And if you must be a specialist, be a specialized generalist. Number 27 is don't ignore design principles. A good software developer understands the importance of software design patterns and principles. They ensure that your code is scalable, maintainable, and efficient. Number 28 is always seek feedback. Constructive criticism can help you see from a different perspective and just overall improve your skills. Don't take it personally and use it to grow. Number 29 is avoid being completely overconfident. Confidence is great, but overconfidence can lead to mistakes and missed learning opportunities. Stay humble and stay open to learning. One of my favorite quotes that I have been saying so long that I don't know if I invented the quote or if I read it somewhere so many years ago, but it's you don't know what you don't know. So always be eager to learn. Number 30 is neglecting your physical health. Now, we all know we're gonna spend long hours in front of the computer, and that that can take a toll on your body. Make sure to take breaks, exercise regularly, and pay attention to your posture. I have tried to make some hobbies of mine not involve the computer to help me move around, like basketball. Number 31 is get enough rest. If you're not getting enough sleep, your mind will not be as sharp as it normally is. So many times in my career, I've been stuck on a bug and I go on a walk, I might take a small nap, and I'm able to figure out the bug within minutes. Do not skip on resting your brain. Your brain is your power. Next up, number 32 is never ignore the basics. Having a strong grasp of fundamental programming concepts is crucial. Don't rush to learn the latest frameworks without understanding the underlying principles and why you should use it instead of something else. It is always fun to use the most shiny new toy, but that doesn't mean it's always the best option. Number 33 is always learn from your mistakes. Every developer makes mistakes, but the key is to learn from them and avoid repeating them in the future. Albert Einstein is often credited with saying insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting a different result. When you make a mistake, learn and then move on. Another thing I tell myself is that you win some and you learn some. Number 34, don't avoid complex projects. Taking on challenging projects can help you build confidence and develop new skills. When you're learning to code, it is scary to try and tackle your first complex project that may not just be a simple notes application. But remember, that is where learning happens. So try and embrace it. Number 35 is share your knowledge. Teaching others is a great way to solidify your own understanding and contribute to the development community. This is what I'm trying to do literally right now speaking with you. Number 36 is don't neglect your portfolio. A strong portfolio showcases your skills and project and is crucial for your first job or freelance opportunities. Now, not everyone needs a strong portfolio, but it helps with getting your first job or trying to learn a new programming language. Now, number 37 is not seeking mentorship. Having a mentor can provide you with invaluable guidance and support and insights that can accelerate your career growth. I still credit my biggest growth was not from going to college and getting a university degree, but finding a mentor at my very first job. Those first 6 months of my new job is where I grew the most in my entire career. Now, number 38 is not being adaptable. The tech industry is consistently changing, and being able to adapt to new situations and technologies is a valuable skill. For example, much of the world went remote in 2020, and many people had to refocus how to handle this. You must be adaptable at all times. Number 39 is don't ignore user feedback. Users are the ultimate judges of your software. Listen to their feedback, understand their needs, and strive to improve the user experience. Also, put a lot of thought into the user experience. The easier it is for a user to use the application, the better. Now, number 40 is don't be afraid to say, I don't know. It's impossible to know everything in the tech world. Being honest about what you don't know shows humility and a willingness to learn. I see this all the time during interviews. If you don't know the answer, A, ask for clarification, or B, just say, I don't know. Both of these solutions are much better than starting to rattle into, nonsense. Number 41 is celebrate small wins. Every achievement, no matter how small, is a step forward in your career. Take time to celebrate and acknowledge your progress. I always tell my team and mentees that it is about being better than you were yesterday. That is the only thing that matters, is increments of getting better every single day. Number 42 is not learning to say no. You have a limited amount of time within a day. Do not completely swamp yourself with trying to learn an absurd amount of data within a few days or even a few weeks. Life is a marathon, not a sprint. Take a deep breath and move forward one step at a time. Number 43 is all about boundaries. It's important to have a clear separation between work, learning, and personal time to prevent burnout and maintain a healthy work-life balance. Now, number 44 is avoiding responsibility. Take ownership of your mistakes. This shows maturity and accountability and is crucial for building trust within your team. Number 45 is don't be afraid to ask questions. Asking questions is a sign of curiosity. It shows a sign that you have a desire to learn. Don't hold back your questions. Seek the answers. This will deepen your understanding. I am sure my first company felt like they were always answering my questions because I asked a ton of them. Now, number 46 is the importance of a good resume. Your resume is often the first impression you make to potential employers. So make sure it is polished, reflects your skills and experiences accurately. Something to add to your resume are what you did, but keep everything measurable. So instead of saying increased performance of our OAuth login, say you decreased OAuth response time by 28%. The 28% is measurable and it makes the company think, I also want my application to be improved by 28%. Number 47 is not practicing coding interviews. So even if you're not job hunting right now, staying sharp with coding interviews can open up opportunities and boost your confidence. I do want to clarify that this does not necessarily mean just practice LeetCode and HackerRank. When people hear coding challenges, I know my first thought is also LeetCode, so that's okay, but other things to keep in your mind are principles that may be asked during an interview. For example, do you know what the 4 pillars of object-oriented programming is? That could be something that is brought up that you may want to know. And just for the record, the 4 pillars of object-oriented programming is abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism. Now, number 48 is not doing KISS. And I don't mean just kissing someone. I mean keeping it simple, stupid, K-I-S-S. Sorry about the stupid part, but it's kind of fun to say. Keeping your solution simple and easy to understand is essential for maintaining over a long period of time. Now, number 49, we are quickly gonna go over you aren't gonna need it. This is also known as YAGNI. So unless told otherwise, do not over-engineer your solution. Chances are the part you over-engineered, you aren't gonna need. So just keep it simple. And now for number 50, which is by far the most important one, is to believe in yourself. If you do not believe in yourself, nobody else will. Staying consistent and not giving up will help so much with believing in yourself. To help keep yourself accountable, comment below what you want to do and how you're going to get there. And you know what? Let's do number 51. Let's throw a bonus in here, and that is be yourself. Be authentic, be unique, and be you. I hope you found value in these 51 steps. Bye-bye.